back, everybody. So, long time, lifelong, loyal, true, full One Piece anime magna fan. I'm watching this video and I'm finally get to see Oda. This is the man behind the creation. Okay, so I'm gonna share something with you. Two things. One, Santiago by San, Freedom Gardens. It hit me, it dawned on me. Another Universal download. And I found out about I haven't watched one episode, one season, nothing. I'm saving it. I'm saving myself for that. But I seen the whole One Piece, every single episode, every arc. I haven't seen all the movies. But to get to the point, I would love to play Kosoki. Oh my God, I would love to play Kosoki Odin. Yeah, from the land of Wano. Because when I came across that arc, those episodes, obviously, I love Luffy. And the reason why I got into One Piece, because just like Dragon Balls, he's the godfather, like the 90s, the 80s, Dragon Balls, Dragon Ball Z. And whenever I saw Dragon Balls growing up, I always saw a lot of resemblance, I saw a lot of me in Goku, you know what I mean? Because all the things Goku would do and the way he would react, and that's the same thing I feel, all that stuff he has done, those are literally, if I was in Goku's shoes, that's exactly what I will do. And yet again, that same thing happened when I watched One Piece in the 90s. In the early 90s, when it originated, So when I came across Luffy, I saw a lot of resemblance. I saw a lot of me in him, And just like Goku, I was like, man, just the things Luffy would do, the things that Luffy would say. I was like, man, because as I'm watching, the new episodes, I'm like, well, this is what I would have said. This is the thing I would have done. And then there you go. Luffy and Goku did it. So I was like, man, great minds think alike, like kindred spirits. So there's a lot of, I can really relate, I was like, there's a lot of similarities as far as personality, traits, like your morale. So, I came across, that's why I love these series, because of the main character, saving the world, peace, all that, and that's pretty much what I want. That's pretty much what I feel like. That is my reason of existence, of being alive. Why was I born? What is my calling? What is my mission? Yeah. So what is my life calling? And one of them is I truly feel I have the knowledge, the power, to change, to make this world a better place for everyone, just like Luffy and Goku. Okay, so now, and then obviously, to be honest, I fell in love with Zoro. Zoro, man, I love Zoro, but then they hit the land of Wano. And then Odin was introduced. And then I started seeing that guy, and they started showing his background and his upbringing, and I saw a lot of, yet again, it happened again. I was like, man, Odin is so cool. Those are the things I would have done. Those are the things I would have said. I see a lot of me in Odin, And so I thought about it, because there's the live action One Piece, right, in Netflix. And I'm like, something? And now that I have long hair, I always had long hair. And I've always, from all the cultures, literally, the one that I've always been fascinated with is the Japanese culture, literally, Japan. And I know that the land of Wano is a representation of the Japanese culture, from what I understand, me personally, you know, that's just my feedback. So when they came up, when they landed in that land, in that island or the land of Wano, I was like, man, that's totally Japan, you know. So I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna do some rehearsal, and I'm gonna get in the mindset. I'm gonna study, and I'm gonna try to see if I can land the role. If I can do Kosoki Oden, you know, and cause like he has the smile and the hair, and I got the eyebrows. So I'm actually gonna shave my facial beard, and I'm just gonna leave the sideburns. I think later on, and he has a little goatee, little triangle one. I have to make sure, and he has his red thingy. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do my own makeup. I'm gonna tie my hair like he does and leave it kind of loose, you know, like right here, you know, and yeah, I want to see if I can do Kosoki Oden justice. Like I really do, you know. I wanna. So it just dawned on me, and I'm like, let me grab the camera, man. But I hope I get picked by the man, you know, like he sees, because I'm actually I'm doing the research of like how to land the casting. Like I've never done none of this in my life, you know. I always been into like cinematography and, you know, and acting and all that stuff. Like I have a history. I'll make a video and all that, because I used to do that with my friends growing up. So auditions, you know, like what is the process, you know, and you know there's 2 steps, and from what I understand is being in the background, you just being an extra, you know, just a person in the background. That's the easiest way. But I'm personally gonna really try, because I'm like look at Odin, and I even when I looked at him, I'm like, man, he has my skin tone. He loves eating hot food. I love eating like hot food, you know, like it's literally burning. I have influenced people. Like people will literally get drawn, just like Luffy, you know, and Goku, like, and I get surrounded. You know what I mean? I get admired. You know, like I've been looked at as a role model. Like, hey man, you're a positive influence, you know, within the community, and that's why I created my YouTube channel and Freedom Gardens, and you know, trying to create a ripple effect, you know, a positive change. So that's this little video, man. It just dawned on me. And I'm going to put it on YouTube, and I will put my little... I'm going to pick certain scenes of the actual anime, really study all the facial characteristics, and really try to bring it forth, and then just send it to them, you know. I'll figure out who I have to send it to, and we'll see if I can be... Because I've been doing a lot of research on Kosuki Oden. Like, let me show you guys my... like I put it right. Let me show you my history. So look, I'm just trying to watch anything and everything as far as Odin. Anything I could find on YouTube with Odin. And it's gonna be an honor. It's gonna be a privilege. Like I'm gonna do Odin justice, because as far as the whole storyline, the whole universe of the One Piece, he plays a significant, important role on the whole storyline. You know, yeah, he influences the past, the future, the present, everything. Like, and it's gonna be an honor. It's gonna be an honor. It's gonna be an honor to be part of this and be part of that casting, and yeah. So. Yeah, so I think I look like Odin, like I think I do, you know, and I think I could pull it off if I can, you know. But for the most part, I think I will make a good Odin. So on that note, I'll check you guys later, man. I'm gonna keep doing my research. I've been a true, not just, I don't, not to be negative, but I'm not a new or relatively recent One Piece fan. I've been a fan since when it came out. Like literally, when it came out on Fox, I remember it was after school cartoons. You know, like Batman Beyond and Batman and all those classic 90 cartoons, man. So, yeah, I remember. And they left off in Alabasta when they met Ace. Yeah, Luffy's brother. And unfortunately, man, it's just they I guess they just discontinued it. They just stopped broadcasting it. You know, it was not part of your after school Monday to Friday daily programming. You know, like your TV. You know, like the Simpsons and all those. You know, like you knew. You know, I Love Lucy. Like there was a certain time, like hey, and even the Dragon Balls. Like, but the Dragon Ball ones, they will reset, man, and it will start all over. And that was because it will be really intense, you know. Be like, we'll get to like the Cell Saga, but then like it was just weird how that will happen, and it did it both in English and Spanish, and also they used to show Sailor Moon, Mega Man. There was a lot of cool cartoons back in the days. Yeah. All right, everyone. So I'm gonna keep doing my thing with the homie Kosuke Odin. Is that how you pronounce it? Am I pronouncing it right, or is I'm mispronouncing I'm mispronouncing his name? Kosuke, Kosuke, right? Kosuke Odin. All right. So there you go, my piece. What do you guys think? Because from what I understand too, a lot of the fans, it's like a fan base. They get to choose. You know, like. And I'm very happy with Nami, Sanji, Zoro. Like that's perfect. You know, from what I've seen, like I said, I haven't seen one episode, not one season or whatever's been on Netflix. I'm saving myself for that. Yeah. All right, everyone. Kosuke Odin out. Peace, love, and health. Laters, everyone. All right, welcome back. It almost slipped my mind. The second thing I want to address. Okay, and I don't know if the creator, the man behind One Piece. Okay, when I watch One Piece, what is the meaning? What is Oda ultimately trying to tell every single human being on this planet? What is his message? What is his ultimate message? Like, what is he trying to get? Like, what does One Piece truly mean? What is the meaning of One Piece? I'm gonna share you what I think. Okay, my conclusion. Like, okay, what is Oda trying to tell us? You know, like there's encoded, subliminal messages, right? So this is what I understand. Okay, so One Piece means that every individual, every human being walking and roaming and breathing and living and experiencing this life here on planet Earth, One Piece means individually oneness, right? Because everyone is, right? Everyone, one. I'm one. So that means one, and then to have peace, inner peace, you know, spiritual peace, mental peace, physical peace, you know, for one self to have and to be in peace with yourself internally and externally, you know, for one person, for oneself, to have, to experience, to know peace, you know, paz, peace, you know, just peace, being at peace, one piece, you know, because only when we obtain and we have acquired and reach one piece, right? It's more of we become whole, you know, because one piece is whole. It's a one whole complete piece, and that is to find that inner holiness within each and every one of us, every individual. So that is my interpretation. That is my, when I've see every One Piece episode, right, after episode, that's what it translates to me. That's the feedback. That's the message, you know. And what Luffy, the main character of the story, One Piece represents is just one word: freedom. To be free. Because Luffy, that is the only reason why he wants to become the Pirate King, is to ultimately be truly and completely free. And with that power, he can free the whole world from Emu and the world government and the elders and all that corruption and manipulation that actually exists in our current real life on earth. There is corruption. We have a world government. We do have like the Navy, right? So when I've looked at Luffy, because this is what Luffy represents: true freedom, really, liberation, freedom. Because throughout his whole journey of being a pirate, right? And pirates are supposed to be bad guys, right? He's always been a good guy. Like Goku, right? Just looking after everybody. Hey, I'm cool, you're good, we're all good. Luffy has landed in so many islands, right? And in every single island that he has landed on with his crew, they all have been enslaved in some way, shape, or form. There is corruption. There is a tyrant. You know, like a shadow government, right? And all this stuff. So, what does Luffy do? What does he do? All the time. Just naturally. You know? Just comes in no exchange of nothing, you know? In the end, they just have banquets and everybody's having a good time. But what does Luffy do? He comes in, everyone's being enslaved, terrorized, controlled, manipulated, lied, you know, bamboozle. And he literally just saves everyone. He frees everyone. He comes and he beats up whoever's messing it up for everybody, along with his crew. And that's what Luffy, to me, what he represents. That's like, and it's like, that's what we should all have. We should all see that, and we all have that power to set everyone free. And that's how I feel myself. I feel like I can set humanity free from the global control grid, the enslavement, you know, because we are living a lie, you know, we really are living a lie. And there is control, and there is corruption, and there are people behind the scenes pulling all these strings, just like the five elders and the world government and the celestial dragons and all these, you know, manipulators, you know, tyrants. So that's what Luffy ultimately represents, freedom. And he has set everyone free throughout his journey. That's all he's done. In every island he has landed, it's all jacked up, it's all messed up for everyone, or for the majority. And when he leaves, everyone's free, man. Everyone's free. And that's just what he does. Alright, everyone. So that's my inside scoop, my little personal feedback on what Oda, the main man, is pretty much sharing with the world, you know, through the lens of a One Piece world or universe. Alright, everyone. So Kosoki Oden out. Peace, love, and hell.